Houston. Everybody watching us at home, my name is Tokumbo Olympio, and beside me I have Dr. Lee. Is an educationist. His knowledge for law is vast. You couldn't ask for anyone better. And if you don't know who he is, he's the handsome husband of Miss Sheila Jackson Lee herself. Good evening, sir. How are you doing today?
I'm doing fine. I'm doing great tonight.
So we're at the election watch party.
Yes. Downtown Houston.
Downtown Houston. And you've stood beside your beautiful wife, supporting her. What, number one? I really, really want to know, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling great, you know. Got a little problem with my heel, which keeps me from running. But other than that, I'm doing very good, doing very well.
That's wonderful. Now, guys, you know who he is, right? That's amazing. What is it like standing next to her, running this race?
You know, people ask me that all the time. When we started on Sheila's political journey, I literally was doing everything. We were running a campaign out of the house. I was the treasurer. I was the designer of the flyers. I would literally put out the mail outs. I was doing everything. As she progressed, I began to shed a lot of those roles.
Yeah.
To the point where now I don't have to do any of that.
I know.
But I still got scars from the journey, you know.
Because you already have a system built.
Well, yeah, she's broadened her support, obviously, as you get better known. And you got people who are more talented than I ever was, and technology has changed and all of that. And so, you know, what I need to do that nobody else can do is to make sure that there's not any disruptions or things to bother her in all other areas.
I know.
You know, she doesn't have to worry about taking out the trash. She doesn't have to worry about cutting the grass. She doesn't have to worry about doing the taxes. You know, all of those things that could be distractions. You know, you take care of all of those things so that when she comes home, you know, she can recharge and rejuvenate, you know.
So you're her safe space.
Yes, that's a good way of putting it. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. And I do, I don't have an official role in the campaign at all, but when I see things she needs to know, I'll tell her. Being a former law professor and an academic, you know, I get all kinds of information from all kinds of media.
Yeah.
And when I think things that are pertinent to running the city or to some issue, I bring it to her attention, you know, because make sure she sees it, because she might have missed it, you know.
I know, and such a great support system. And now she's watching at home. What is that message you want to tell her from the bottom of your heart?
Tell who?
To your wife. What message would you want to tell her from the bottom of your heart?
Stay safe, stay strong, and continue fighting hard as you always have to victory. I will tell you a story. When she first got elected to Congress, and in all these election things, generally when they have big events, I usually don't get asked to say anything. But they asked me to say something in Washington. And I'm very comfortable with not being in the front. You know, I'm comfortable being in a supportive role. Very comfortable with that. But I said, well, since y'all asked me to talk, I'm going to say something that you're not going to hear from anybody else because they don't know it. I said, throughout her campaign for Congress, people always said, oh, she's like Barbara Jordan. She's like Barbara Jordan. I said, but they're wrong. What you're seeing today is the first Sheila Jackson Lee. And I said,
wow.
In time, you will come to realize what I mean by that. You have never seen anybody with her energy and her strength and her brilliance. This is the first Sheila Jackson Lee, not the second Barbara Jones.
I know.
So,
wow, I don't even know what to say. That is very sweet, and I hope that the young people out there are learning from you.
yeah.
To, you know, whatever role the spouse is playing, for them to be united, a united front.
Yeah, all these male politicians typically have a spouse that supports them,
Yeah.
and they don't get the credit they deserve.
Oh.
And maybe a male spouse gets more credit than they deserve, but a lot of men don't have the egos. I have men come up to me, well, what's it like? Your wife, she's got so much power. I said, what do you mean, what it's like? I said, when she's successful, we're successful. You know?
Yeah, I
I
know.
mean, it's not a competition at all.
I know.
Right. And if
know.
you understand, if you know who you are, you're supporting. We're doing it together. We just have different roles, you know.
And to you, that's your baby.
Yeah, yeah.
I know.
So
But-
if people understand that, then you know, it'll be all right.
Miss Dr. Lee, it was really nice chatting with you tonight.
It's wonderful talking to you
Yeah,
always.
thank you so much. Thank you so
Take
much.
care.
Hope you have a great night. Guys, don't touch the dial. Keep watching Afrocentric TV. My name is Tokumbo Olympio. Thank you.